Hi everyone, it's Lisa Brown with InkandInspirations.com. Thank you for joining me today. In this video, we're going to make another cute and easy little project for your Taco Tuesday or for your Fiesta themed parties. And I'm using the Taco Fiesta stamp set from the Stampin' Up! Annual catalog, and it's right here on page 52, and it's got some really precious images that are fun to color and great for this particular occasion. So let's get started, and I'm going to show you what we're going to use. First of all, I have some scrap Poppy Parade and basic white. I'm going to be stamping and coloring on this and then punching a circle to back it. And then I have a piece of the Merry Bold and Bright Designer Series paper from the Stampin' Up! Mini catalog. It's super cute. Let me show you the paper first because it is a holiday paper, but the reverse sides are so colorful and perfect to accompany this stamp set. So I'm using this dot print today, and on the back of that is a Fa La La print. I used this in a previous project, and here are some Christmas trees on the back. A very colorful diagonal stripe with some crushed curry and white stars. Here's a beautiful color combination with these larger dots. I love that. And then we have some red Christmas trees with that parakeet party background. Okay, and that's the other piece. Let me get, oh, look at this stripe. Isn't that awesome? It's Poppy Parade and Melon Mambo. And then it's got the Christmas lights on the back. And then I think we have one more. Oh, yes, this dots. Parakeet Party and Shaded Spruce. And then it's got more Christmas lights on the back. So you can see this is a very versatile and functional collection of papers. First, you can use it for the holidays, but then you can also use it for any time of year. And I love it with this Taco Fiesta set. Okay, first of all, let me show you what we're making. Cute little favor pouch. And stick around to the end and I'm going to show you what I have in mind. But you can put little mints in here, any kind of little wrapped candies. Anything small will fit in here, okay? So let's start by scoring this particular piece here. I'm going to get my Stampin' Trimmer in here. We're going to put the 6-inch side up at the top, and we're going to score at 1 1/2. Move the dart blade out of the way. 1 1/2 and 4 1/4. Okay, so then if your paper had directionality where a certain image needed to be going straight up, then you would want to turn this to where you're going to score your bottom part of your little container, your little pouch. So this doesn't have any directionality, so it doesn't matter which side I do this bottom score on, but be sure you're conscious of that when scoring. So I'm going to line it up with a 1/2 inch on this side, and I do that because I have plenty of room to hold the paper still on this side. Put down the guide and give it a score. Okay, now we're going to do some folding on these score lines. I'll get my bone folder and give it a good crease. Anytime you're making a 3D project, that's a good idea. And then we're going to do some cutting and trimming. So for these particular little favor holders or treat holders, I would think that you could put one at each table setting if you had your table set, or you could put them, be so cute in a little small basket with all of them tucked in there. Super cute like that. Okay, so I'm turning this around so I can see these score lines easier. And I'm going to cut up on this score line, and we're going to cut this tab off. So I am cutting along that 1/2 inch score. And let's do the same thing on the other side. And you'll notice that one side is a little wider than the other. It's a little larger, and that's so that it will overlap in the back when we go to adhere it together. So I have found that on this part, we're going to leave this tab. I'm going to angle up the cuts here. Okay, it makes it have a neat look. And then I'm going to just cut a slice out of this. It's a thin wedge. I like to call it a thin slice of pizza, all the way to that score line. And that helps to put it together. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to fold one side in, and then this side you can see overlaps. Let's take some of our Stampin' Seal. You could use liquid glue or another adhesive. The liquid glue would take just a tad minute to dry. So I'm going to press that down. Okay, you can see that's going to open up nicely. Then we're just going to put adhesive here on this bottom flap and fold it up. So, I mean, how easy is that? But it is super cute. You could do some wavy lines here with your scissors or just leave it straight across. You could also, if you wanted to secure the contents inside, you could punch a hole here and tie a ribbon through there to close up the top. Just a matter of preference, personal preference. Okay, so now let me get my scrap pieces of cardstock. Let's take the basic white first. And I am going to put a taco on this one, I believe, again. So, because I already have that mounted and ready to go right here. And I'm going to use my Memento Black ink. Ink this up. And then stamp it right here. I'm going to punch a circle, so I want to put it in the middle where the punch has room to slide in, okay? All right, so let's make him a senor and give him a mustache. Ink up some more of the, make sure you're seeing this okay. Right there in the center. Okay, now let's color him with some of our fun colors that's in this paper. So for the taco, I like to use a light yellow. So I have light lemon lolly. If you saw my previous video where I made a menu board for your Taco Tuesday or your Fiesta theme party, you heard me talk about the reason I chose a yellow. It just looks more like a corn tortilla and then a brown. Like originally I had tried crumb cake and it just didn't look right. This does. Okay, so now let's color our lettuce and tomatoes. I have dark parakeet party here, and so I'm just going to color this in. Super quick and easy. And then use Poppy Parade dark for my tomatoes. Oh, I got into a little bit into the lettuce, but that's okay. We'll call that a little bit of hot sauce on there. Okay, so now I'm going to take a 2-inch circle punch and punch this guy out. I'm leaving a little more space at the bottom because I'm going to stamp a word down there, okay? Bam. And now let's take this and I'm going to stamp spectacular, I guess I should say. Ink that up, turn this baby around, and stamp it just wide enough for that. And depending on what image you use, you could choose the coordinating sentiment or part of it to go on your little circle. All right, now let's take the 2 3/8 inch circle punch. Punch out a piece of Poppy Parade. If you don't have circle punches, why not? Because they are so quick and easy for so many projects, especially if you're making several of the same thing, like this, if you were going to make a lot of little treat holders. Okay, let's go ahead and glue this on. Now, I'm putting some Stampin' Seal Plus. I find that is easier for this next little technique. You can or you don't have to do this part, but I like to add a little bit more color, and this is some of our Parakeet Party ribbon. And I am just going to, I've got the taco upside down there. I can see it through the basic white circle. And I'm gonna let this extend some and then loop this around. And I want some showing over here, so I'm gonna stick it there in the back, and I'm gonna come back around this way. So I would think this is about 12 to 14 inches you would need for this. Guesstimate. Okay, let me see if I can find, yep, my ribbon scissors right here. Okay, and then I'm going to add another little smidgen of Stampin' Seal Plus, and then put that over the Poppy Parade circle. And then we're just going to apply that to the front. Again, I'm going to use Stampin' Seal Plus. You could use liquid glue. Let's put that there. And then let me show you what I have to put in here. I found these darling little keychains on Amazon that are very colorful and very cute with, like, there's even one with an avocado. And let me show you the taco in here. Isn't that cute? So if you want the link to these, I think they're still available. You can message me or email me, and I'll send you the link to these little guys. But they're so cute. Look at this one. Little mariachi. And then look at the little guitar. This reminds me of what is that show? It's a Disney movie. I can't think of the name of it. Somebody will know. Not Coco. Gosh, I can't think of it. I'll have to put it in the description or in the post where it is once I think of it. So anyway, I thought those were really cute. A non-edible little favor. Super cute to remind them of your party. Okay? All right. If you have any questions, let me know. Visit my website at inkandinspirations.com. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. You can use this little idea for anything that you do where you want a little treat bag or a little favor. So try it and let me know how it goes. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.